What Happens in the Woods is a true crime podcast. We discuss events that are often violent in nature. Listeners' discretion is advised.
Mate, what wanker wrote this? Have you heard this podcast? Jess just drones on and on, talking and talking, blah, blah, blah. Bryce just says, okay, and uh-huh. Don't get me started on Mara and Olivia. Shit, we're still recording? Bryce, cue the music.
Welcome to WTF Wednesday, half an hour of true crime stories. It's the finest in fuckery. Now here is your host, Jess, with true crime stories that'll make you say, what the fuck?
It never gets old. Why were you muted?
Because I didn't want to giggle during the intro.
Okay, but your giggles would make it better.
Okay, next time.
It's nice of you to join us on the podcast. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Blessing us with your presence.
That's right.
And your witty intros.
That's right.
That's right. Hello, and welcome to the fuckery. We are back to bring you stories from around the world that will leave you saying, what the fuck? And we are joined again this week with Olivia.
What's up? Oh my God.
I'll let it go all the way to the good parts.
Special. You should have sang along.
Yep, that's me.
Hello, Olivia.
Hello.
And we also have with us back is Uncle Colin.
Try me, bitch.
Hi. How are you guys?
You can't get on here and be like, hi. After he says, try me, bitch.
Exactly, try me.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Well, here we are. In our last episode, we brought you stories about the effect global warming has had on Las Vegas mobsters, a Florida man with stretchy pants and a need to shoplift, cops who can't keep it in their pants, and a couple wanted on charges related to a Ponzi scheme caught by the FBI. That was a mouthful.
It was fascinating.
Yeah. Are we ready to get into this week's fuckery?
I don't know.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
Let's go.
Do tell me your fuckery.
You love it when I talk fuckery, don't you?
Yes, I do.
All right, hold on to your 10-gallon hats as we head to Texas for our first story for this episode. Ooh, spice. All right, Bryce.
What?
A woman there was arrested days after allegedly offering to buy a baby at the self-checkout in a Walmart.
Nice.
Crockett police were called on a complaint received by a woman.
Did you say crackhead police?
Crockett, Texas.
I just had to make sure, honey.
I mean, that
That's
would have
it.
been,
Okay.
yeah, this is definitely a crackhead story. So there was a, quote, white woman with blonde hair who approached another woman at the Crockett Walmart wanting to purchase her son. The mother stated a white woman came up to her while she was at the checkout and was obsessed with her child, talking about his blue eyes, blonde hair. He was just perfect, and he was exactly what she had been looking for. Because apparently this was a dream of hers to purchase a baby.
As one does at Walmart.
Right. She was on a mission at the self-checkout.
Same aisle as the baby formula, which isn't there currently, but
Right.
diapers and children.
Babies.
Yeah. And don't forget the sections between 0 and 9 months and then
Right.
toddlers and go
Right.
for it.
Right.
Have you seen the section?
Yes.
I mean,
Okay.
everybody has,
Yes.
right? Yeah. So she apparently offered $250,000 to purchase this child from the mom. The mom thought it was a joke at first. She's like, yeah, sure, sure. Quickly realized that the woman who approached her was not joking when she and another woman started following the mom out of the store and to her car, insisting that she hand over the child. And if she wanted more money, well, they would offer as much as $500,000 for this child. She had it in her car ready to go.
Wow.
All she had to do was hand over the baby. The baby. What was creepy as fuck was the two women were calling her son by his first name. So they had overheard maybe, like they had been following this mom and the child in the store and maybe overheard her say the son's name.
Or
something very creepy.
Or if they have that much money and resources, maybe they've been eyeing this situation for a while.
I mean, maybe.
Because Walmart would be the place. First, Walmart is the place for this shit to happen, to pop off.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, you think about people trying to buy babies, I think Walmart.
Yeah, absolutely. Not Target.
No. That wouldn't happen in Target.
The beloved Target.
No.
The woman in question, Rebecca Lynette Taylor, was arrested on January 18th.
This is the perfect Lynette Taylor.
Oh, yeah, no, it's the three-name thing.
Yeah.
It's like a requirement
Sorry.
to have three names.
To
I don't
be
know.
a psychopath?
Right. She was arrested on January 18th of this year on charges of the sale or purchase of a child. And according to the article I read, she was held on a $50,000 bond and was released on the 20th.
That's an actual charge?
I was just thinking the same thing.
Wow. I guess everything, you need a law for everything.
Yeah, you really do.
Wow. Okay. I just thought it was common sense. I guess not.
No, because
the more and more we do these, honey, I'm just, there is no more common sense.
There is no common sense. And to be fair, buying children is not an old thing. You've heard about those orphanages.
Oh, yeah.
Where women were, coming to have babies and they thought they were going to leave their babies with good families and the babies were being sold to the highest bidder.
Yeah.
I mean, that shit's been happening since before the turn of the century of the 1900s. So
I'm sure it happened like, here, have a goat for child. Like, we don't know.
I mean, that's how Betty Davis got her children. She purchased them illegally from an quote unquote orphanage.
Quote unquote.
People are psychotic.
I mean, that's the thing. If you have enough money, you feel entitled that you're going to be able to do whatever you want to do with that money. And if that just, the thought pops into your head that you want a baby, you're going to go try to buy a baby. So she really felt like that was going to happen that day. I can't really find any updates on this, so I'm unsure if she's still, she hasn't gone to trial, if she pled guilty and, maybe it was dismissed, or I don't really know. Maybe she just paid a fine. Obviously, money wasn't an issue, so.
No, but was she caught?
Yeah, she was arrested. Jeez. And she was held on bond and held for 2 days, and then she made bond.
Huh.
Yeah, that was the beginning of part of this year, and I didn't see anything on updates. It might be such a local story, any updates from it, that I just haven't come across it. Yeah.
Well, she'll get her comeuppance.
Yeah. Well, she didn't get that baby that day. Thankfully, the baby and the mom were safe. And our next story is also out of Texas in Henderson County. And this is a cautionary tale of making sure you know what is in your dope.
Oh, no.
So 42-year-old Crystal Dawn Coslow.
Crystal Dawn.
Yes, with the three names again, was arrested after sheriffs responded to a call of domestic disturbance after Coslow consumed marijuana and began acting, quote, aggressively violent towards a man who lived down the road. The unnamed man in question stated that after getting high, Coslow verbally attacked the man and accused him of being in the bedroom and talking out the window with another woman. Now, I can't see where these two were in a romantic relationship, so I'm not quite sure why she cares whether he was talking out the window with another woman or if he was indeed talking out his window to another woman, which would be a strange story in itself. There's just random women that pop up in this rural county road popping up to talk to this man outside his window. I don't know.
I mean, maybe there's a shortage of men in Texas.
Maybe.
No one knows.
I mean, it's his house. He can talk out the window to whatever woman he wants to, is what I'm going to say.
Right.
It's his house. So she was very unhappy with this, and she cold clocked him. She then began to attack him with random weapons such as fishing rods and later on a metal pipe. And she also was kicking and biting him. So, I mean, she was really fucked up from this, whatever she smoked. I'm going to say it wasn't just marijuana. My guess.
It may have been laced. May or may not.
May have been. I mean, there are people who have very adverse reactions.
I've never heard of that, though.
I mean, I can't say that I really have either, but
That sounds like salvia.
it sounds like she got
Or
fucked
bath
up off
salts.
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Eventually the guy, got her in a bear hug, tried to subdue her, but she just kept going. She wasn't stopping. Eventually there were two women at the scene who were able to convince Koslow to just go the fuck home, get home. She lived up the road. So go to your house, leave this guy alone. And this is where the sheriffs found her when they showed up after taking statements at the house where the man was attacked. They claimed Koslow had a hard time walking and that she, quote, appeared to be intoxicated and belligerent after admitting to ingesting illegal drugs because, of course, marijuana is illegal in Texas. She was taken to get medical treatment after paramedics were called out, and she was later arrested after being accused of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon because she had hit him like 7 times with this metal pipe.
That's wild.
Yeah. She was held on bail for $30,000. The man she attacked sustained injuries to his arms, chest, back, neck, and his face, and was treated for wounds at the scene. So, I mean, she really fucked him up. I really can't say that was marijuana. I mean,
It just may have been mixed. Laced. I don't know.
Yeah. I feel like there was a little bit more going on there than just some marijuana.
Okay, well, I mean, let's break it down. Heroin wouldn't do that. Coke wouldn't do that. Meth, maybe.
Maybe.
Acid or shrooms, no.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe acid if she was like delusional.
Well, it depends on how much acid.
I mean, I don't know. That's the thing. Is she admitted to smoking marijuana. I'm just saying I don't know. I don't know.
It really sounds like PCP or something like that. Like,
maybe.
that's crazy.
It is crazy. All right. If the next story doesn't have you saying what the fuck, I don't know what will. Honestly, this one is, yeah. The title of this article says it all. Quote, suspected cannibals allegedly performed botched castration, froze body parts for consumption.
This is going to make me sick to my goddamn stomach, isn't it?
Probably.
Oh my God.
What the hell is going on here?
I want to start off with a quote from the local sheriff, Rodney Derryberry.
Derryberry!
Yay!
I am not disrespecting your position, sir, but this is definitely a name that does not put fear in the hearts of anybody.
No, I love your name. Derryberry.
Yo, Derryberry.
Derryberry.
What it do?
Rodney Derryberry at that.
Yo, Rodney. We love Rodney.
Okay. Rodney Derryberry said, quote, I can't say it's a cult. It is something we've never seen in my career run across in this part of the country. It is borderline some type of activity. We know there's a lot of rumors out there, but at this time, there's no danger to the public.
What?
We know that it's some kind of activity.
Like, there's something going on.
Right. It's borderline some type of activity. Borderline what? I don't know. Just the statement. I had to start with that. So apparently cannibalism is alive and well in the state of Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. 2 men
Sorry,
were arrested
Oklahoma.
in October of 2020 for running an illegal sex change clinic out of a cabin in the woods.
What?
Bobby Lee Allen and Thomas Evan Gates.
Bobby Lee.
Bobby Lee and Thomas Evan were found to have been offering surgeries for free to men looking to reassign their genders, with the catch being Allen recorded the surgeries for, quote, personal use. For prosperity.
Sure.
Right. The two were caught after a man from Virginia found Allen on the internet. Please don't ever find somebody to do your gender reassign surgery on the internet. Please don't. Please, just please.
Well.
Please do not. Do not. So this gentleman from Virginia found him on the internet, and he decided to make use of the services because, you know, it was free. And who can beat free?
Yeah.
Right. He showed up at the cabin for a surgery and was numbed in the, quote, needed areas, and the procedure was performed. It took about 2 hours, but after the surgery, he states that he was told by Allen that he was a cannibal and had just made a contribution to his frozen stockpile of man meat. Allen intended to eat what he was removing and also flashed some photos of other private parts on his phone to the victim. The victim was apparently told there was a long line of patients scheduled for that date, and all of them were slated to end up in the freezer as well. And then he went on to also give the poor person a blow-by-blow of all his botched surgeries of former patients, quote-unquote patients. There's no surgical license here.
No?
No.
I thought this man was very reputable. I found him on the internet.
On the internet.
That's
in a
right.
cabin in the woods.
That's right.
Unfortunately, his surgery didn't go so well either, and he was supposedly told that if he died and bled out, the two men would dump his body in the woods. Apparently, they won't eat the whole body, just the dick. They're very particular about what they would partake in.
Really?
Apparently, they told him they'd dump the body. That makes no sense to me, because they'll eat meat from humans,
I'm disgusted.
but not, legs and arms or even ass.
They don't eat that.
They don't eat
ass.
that. They don't eat ass. They don't eat butt meat.
No.
No.
I feel disrupted.
Oh my God, he on X Games mode.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's X Games mode, but that's something. It's something. You didn't have a button for that today, did you? You had no idea.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I'm not a surgeon. And if you bleed out, I'm dumping your body in the woods.
I mean,
I'll just eat your dick.
Right.
Bye.
Thankfully,
Good luck.
that didn't happen. They did drop him off at the emergency room the day after his surgery, but they told him to say, quote, he had done it to himself.
Oh my God.
How do you think that that's going to go, that conversation? And sir, how did you get these injuries? Well, I was told to say I did it to myself. No,
Why'd they take him to the emergency
because he was
room?
bleeding out.
They didn't have a way to stop the
Yeah,
bleeding.
they didn't have a stop.
He only knows how to cut it off. He doesn't know how to
Right.
stop
He
the
didn't. It's not
bleeding.
like he cauterized or anything. No. So of course, when asked, he told the emergency room workers that he had a illegal sex change operation in a cabin, and he tried to explain that people did this to him. It's something. So after all of this, you would think that Alan and his friend Thomas Evan wouldn't think to come near the hospital for fear that they had been outed, right? You would think, I'm just going to leave well enough alone.
Right.
I dropped him off. I tried to save a life
Right.
that I tried to take, but I tried to save a life, and I'm just going to leave it alone. I'm going to walk away.
Yeah.
You would be wrong. You would be dead wrong. The two were arrested after showing up to check in on their patient the next day. Like, they brought flowers and shit.
Fuck.
Sorry for fucking you up and cutting your dick off and almost making you bleed out.
And also
but here's
eat-
some flowers.
but then
and
also
right,
eating.
but I'm still gonna eat it. I'm gonna eat that meat, and here's some flowers. Hope you're okay. Hope you didn't tell anybody.
Is wrong with human beings?
Yeah. So they were arrested.
Nuh-uh.
They were after testicles were found in a freezer at the cabin.
Whoa. He only said dicks, nothing about testicles.
Well, they probably ate that already. I don't know.
Okay.
they took some statements from the victim, and Allen and Gates were arrested and charged with, quote, medical battery maiming, desecration of a human member, aggravated assault, and battery with a dangerous weapon resulting in great bodily injury, conspiracy, possession of a controlled substance or paraphernalia, and outraging public decency with gross injury.
Honestly,
Sure, that's it.
this whole thing was very transphobic.
I don't know that it's transphobic. I think it's just that these people are.
Well, no, they're preying upon people who want to do a sex
I mean,
change.
they are preying upon people. They are capitalizing on an opportunity.
He never said he hated them because he was.
I think he might
feel
just
like-
love them because they're.
that is one way of looking at it.
I mean, he's loving what he's getting in return for performing these surgeries.
It's just very obscene.
It is grossly obscene.
Like, I feel kind of like I'm going to need to take a Tums.
I feel
awesome. I
need to take a fucking shower.
I need
a shower.
in bleach.
I need.
And holy water.
I'm not going to be able to eat meat for days now.
Sorry.
It's fine.
I need
What?
like.
We were gonna
I need to be
barbecue tomorrow.
safe.
Yeah.
No? Okay.
Wait.
Wait, really?
No.
Wait, what?
Can we barbecue vegetables?
Sure. On skewers.
Because everybody wants to.
Can you not? I don't think the skewers helps.
No, I feel bad because obviously this is not the first time that happened.
No.
And there were people who were taken advantage of, and I'm sure they never came forward because
But
they
didn't
didn't.
someone see a pattern? Oh, this is like the third guy that came in with a bleeding penis.
I don't know that anybody
there
else
an
did.
epidemic?
I don't know.
Everyone's just cutting their dicks off.
Maybe nobody had gone to that particular hospital.
Or
Oh, okay.
they died
Or they
and they
died.
got dumped and they haven't found the body.
They
Because
did find him. They were in Vegas from last week's episode.
From the 70s and 80s.
That's right.
In barrels.
I mean, no, but people go missing all the time. So,
Right.
you know,
And I think it's another case. It might be another case of obviously that community. I mean, the fucking sheriff, Derry Berry, said it was a cult. Could be a quote. It's borderline some type of activity. It might. I'm not going to say it's a cult. Why would that be a cult? It's cannibalism.
I don't know.
It's not a cult.
We've told you guys.
are they mutually exclusive?
At least for 2 years. At least. Stay out of the damn woods. This cabin was in the woods. Stay out
Right.
of
The
woods.
cabin was in the woods. Yeah. And you got to know that you're going to some place that is not it's not licensed. You don't know who this guy is. He didn't look like a doctor. I'm going to tell you that. He did not. He looked like a fucking Yahoo you'd find in the woods.
Let's, you have a picture?
Are you?
I
Okay?
do have a
Okay,
picture.
Maybe we'll post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Are you okay, Olivia?
I'm sorry, Olivia.
No.
Are you?
What the fuck?
I told you
What
it would
the
make you say what the
fuck?
fuck. I told you. I warned you.
What in the fuck?
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. You gave me a sentence to prepare for what I was about to hear. Don't even be like, I warned you.
I warned you.
Wait, there was a disclaimer in the beginning.
Right.
You were even in the disclaimer, Olivia.
You are even named in the disclaimer.
It's okay. I'm on your level. I feel disrupted.
No, I'm very grossed out by this, and I just feel like the victims of this sick fuck are probably too ashamed to come forward
Probably.
if they survived, and if they didn't survive, it's probably like nobody's looking for them.
Right.
It actually makes me very sad. I'm disgusted and I'm saddened because yes, you're right. He preyed upon these people who probably felt they had no recourse.
Yeah. Well, these things are expensive.
They are expensive. It's really sad, but yes, I mean I hope both of them just rot in jail.
They will.
Yeah.
They'll get their comeuppance. That's the word of the day. Comeuppance.
Well, last but not least, the moment everybody always waits for. It's time for the Florida fuckery.
Yes!
Anything goes in Florida.
In March of this year, a woman in Miami was out walking her dog.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
And everybody is safe.
Okay.
Okay.
I wasn't going to harm an animal after we just talk about castration
And cannibalism.
and cannibalism.
Jesus Christ.
So she's on her way home when a man came up behind her and began to attack her. After the doggy was done making a boom boom, 62-year-old William Carroll slammed the woman up against the wall in the stairwell of her condo complex as she tried to clean up the poop. Apparently, she had a backpack on her and like her watch and her bracelets that the man thought to rob her of. So he had a knife he held to her as he was trying to strangle her and take these items from her. And of course, she tried to fight him off. She was pushing at him and, trying to get away while this happened. There was a man on a balcony in an apartment higher up who saw the attack and yelled down that he was going to call the cops, to which the attacker yelled back, quote, "Shut up."
What the fuck?
Shut up.
I'm so scared. You're down there and you're yelling at me, shut up. You don't even have a knife. I mean, you don't even have a gun. You have a knife. So what are you going to do? Throw the knife at me? Unless you're a ninja, that's not going to work.
I mean,
let's just say, shut up's not going to hurt my feelings. I'm going to stand there and press those numbers on that phone while you're telling me to shut up.
Right.
Right. You idiot. He was able to get away with her, backpack, which had her wallet in it. And the victim was left shaken, but with minor injuries to her neck. And the dog is fine.
That's all that matters.
But it didn't end so well for William Carroll. So he was caught later on, not long into the evening. Police got a call about a man hanging out at the local Pizza Hut, making a nuisance of himself, who fit the earlier description the robbery victim had given. And he, of course, denied any part in the attack, but police found the knife nearby and the discarded backpack that had been taken. And then they noticed that, there's some weird stains on this guy's shirt. And he kind of smells. And they noticed that these stains look and smell like shit.
Don't tell me.
It's the dog shit that she had in her hand that she was trying to pick up from when the guy attacked her. She was pushing at him and it got on his shirt.
Oh.
So she left her mark.
Yes, that dog left his mark, her mark, its mark. It's like some kind of weird Scooby-Doo episode.
I love this.
Where, the villain's plans were ruined by Scooby-Doo having diarrhea or something. It's like a weird twist.
But if you were this guy, wouldn't you immediately change your fucking clothes?
Obviously, there was something wrong with him.
Yeah, he probably didn't have any change.
Maybe
of clothes.
he
probably
didn't
didn't even have a home to go
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not. That's the thing. So he was arrested. The victim and the witness both ID'd the man as the one who had been in the stairwell, and he was taken to the Turner Guilford Night Correctional Center to be held without bond. So all's well that ends well with the dog shit.
Bye.
Yeah. And the dog is fine.
That's all that really matters.
The woman is fine.
Well,
The man who was told to shut up is fine.
I didn't think any harm. I didn't think he was going to get any
maybe
harm.
some emotional distress at being told to shut up. But
sometimes that hurts a person's feelings.
Yeah.
I mean, it really could have.
It could stick with him for a couple days.
Right. But he got it together and he helped ID the man. So all's well.
He probably did it while crying.
I don't know.
I would.
Told you to shut up.
He's on the phone with 911. he told me to shut up. And he's attacking this girl, but he told me to shut up.
I just want to do what's right, man. I just want to do what's right.
I just, as long as the dog is okay, it's the innocence. You can't disrupt the innocence of babies, of babies.
Of the babies.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Especially the ones that you're trying to buy at Walmart.
That's a great way to tie it in.
It really is. It's all always tied. It
flows.
It flows.
Yes.
It's gonna make sense.
Yeah.
Make it make sense.
Right.
Fuckery across the states.
These people are psychotic.
Yes. Hide your kids. Hide your wife.
For the love of Christ, Don't go to random cabins to get free surgeries.
No, of any sort.
Of any sort. I mean, trust and believe. I've thought about selling a kidney, but, you know, I don't want to die.
Are you going to have them take the kidney from you as that's happening? That makes no sense.
I would just sell my kidney.
Right, but somebody has to take the kidney out.
Yeah, I know.
Right.
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 They fetch for like $200,000.
Kidneys?
Yeah.
I wouldn't believe that they're worth that much.
Maybe I'm thinking of the liver, but...
Because you can function with one kidney.
Right.
Right, but you have two.
But even like for $20,000, still I would do
That's
it.
not worth it.
Yeah.
20,000, no.
Stop it. Get some help.
Never.
We all need help here.
I need a side hustle. Selling my organs.
I tried to tell you to sell pictures of your feet. I tried. I tried. I know you've seen those TikToks where people are like paying off their student loans by selling pictures of their feet or knees or whatever, their ears. There are some weird people in this world, Colin.
Clearly, we just did a whole episode about people.
Yes.
Again, it all ties in together.
Side hustle. Side hustle.
Maybe I'll sell babies at Walmart.
Where are you going to get the babies?
Add to the fuckery. Just kidnap them.
No.
I'm kidding. I am kidding.
Oh.
I am kidding. I am kidding.
Olivia just really took it to another level.
No, you know those safe deposit boxes for babies?
It's not a safe deposit box.
The fire station.
Colin.
Just take them out of there and take them to Walmart.
It's not a safe deposit box. People are not holding their goods in those boxes.
They're putting a baby in there. It's a deposit
like the
box.
Precious jewels. You don't come back in 50 years and see what mom left you in the safe deposit box. Stop.
I don't know what else to call it. It's like a safe place that
It's just a safe place. They put the baby on the steps.
And they deposit it into a box.
No, they just knock on the door.
Now.
No, they knock on the door and they give it to the firefighters.
I don't think they put them in anything, do they?
You're not allowed to put them in boxes, Colin.
There's like I swear to God, I saw this TikTok.
It's not like a shelter.
No, okay, listen. Listen. So I saw this TikTok where they were training firefighters on this like alarm when a baby has been inserted into this place. And the person opens it, puts a baby inside of it, and then an alarm goes off. And then the firefighters immediately come and get the baby. So it keeps the anonymity of the mother or whatever.
Yeah, but they don't know that's the mother.
You know, someone abandoned that infant less than a mile from a safe haven baby box, less than a mile from a place where newborns are kept safe and also protects the mothers from prosecution.
So we wanted to make sure that everyone knows how this program works. Jenny Runovich is here with how Safe Haven aims to really make a difference.
Well, these boxes in the Safe Haven hotline have helped Hoosier moms in need surrender dozens of newborns since this program started 3 years ago. Now, these are boxes under the Safe Haven law that allow a mother in crisis to anonymously surrender her unharmed, unwanted newborn. They're usually at fire stations or hospitals. The baby must be 30 days old or younger. The boxes are like incubators with heating and cooling features. And an alarm notifies 911 as soon as a baby is placed inside so that first responders can take the child to the hospital. Now, this program has been very successful. In fact, just this year in Indiana, it's been able to help safely surrender 7 babies. Every single infant tracked through the system since 2016 has been adopted. And until Tuesday in Seymour, Indiana had not had an abandonment in almost 4 years. There are 14 baby boxes statewide right now, 18 all across the country. The Safe Haven hotline has had nearly 5,000 calls to date. It is staffed 24 hours, and it lets women talk to a trained professional as they consider surrendering their baby.
They have
now, here's
safe
that hotline
deposit it.
See it right
Baby
here
boxes.
on the screen. We also have this posted for you on WTHR.com. John?
Oh. Well, if you guys ever need to know, it's 1-866-99-BABY-1.
Okay.
Now you learn something new every day.
I mean, I guess.
The more you know.
Wow.
I didn't know that. Yeah, because you used to just be able to.
I am a wealth of knowledge.
No, you need to stay the fuck off TikTok is what you need to do.
Yeah, you're on TikTok way too much.
Okay. No, this is good information to know.
I mean, it is good information to know, but
how far
if
did you
live
have
in
to
Indiana,
go? No, this is nationwide.
They just said that they have like 14 in Indiana.
But
and
when
then
was the video
The other like
when was the video
something.
posted?
2019.
Okay, so there's probably
there
more.
might be more.
There might be more baby
across the country.
Yeah, across the country, but 14 of those are in Indiana alone. At that time, I'm sure there's more now.
There's definitely more baby safe deposit boxes.
It just doesn't sound. Stop saying that though. It doesn't sound right.
But that's what they are.
It's a safe haven.
Safety deposit boxes.
They just said it was a safe box, like a baby box, not a safety deposit box.
You deposit
the baby. It puts the baby in the box.
It puts a baby into a box safely.
Safely, yes.
Deposits a baby safely into a box.
God bless those women who feel like that's what they need to do. I'm glad that we have that for people, but that's incredibly sad. And it's not a joking matter, even though we're laughing about it, because you keep calling it a safety deposit box. It's not.
Okay, it's not.
Okay.
I'm just, hey, I shared knowledge with you guys.
You did share knowledge with us.
And now your listeners are going to have access to a number that they may possibly need at some point in the future.
I mean, who knows?
Okay. I did that.
No judgment. You did that. You did that. Yes.
Resources.
Right. Okay.
And knowing is half the battle.
There you go, Colin. Thank you.
You're welcome.
We took a turn here.
Absolutely.
I really don't know what happened. My head hurts now.
We went from selling babies to cannibalism to safe deposit boxes for babies.
Yeah. But you missed the
Safe
acid
haven.
trip that woman had.
Oh, that one too. Yeah.
Yeah, where she grabbed a fucking fishing pole and then a metal pipe.
Yes.
And then Scooby-Doo solved the crime.
Right. So much happened.
So much happened.
Yeah. But now we know.
I just want to know, like, let me just grab a fishing hook, a fishing pole.
I mean, they are actually could make an effective weapon because they're kind of like whips. Because they're very flexible, and if you get it just right, it's like, yeah.
So now I'm going to get like...
Have you ever been hit by one?
Have you?
Huh?
Moving on.
I don't know what's happening.
I don't know what's happening either. Why are you refusing to answer the question?
What question?
Have you been attacked by a fishing pole?
Have I?
I can't even say it with a straight face now. Have you ever been attacked by a person with a fishing pole?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Did it not hurt?
I didn't see it coming, no.
That wasn't the question.
What's happening?
I don't know. All right. Well, thanks for listening. And make sure you stay tuned for next week for more What the Fuck shenanigans. Until then, stay safe, stay out of the woods.